Now, Jones now and then the someone any license and accreditation. Say all fly drone here. I saw your phone everything. Accredited drones are. Yes, so I said, wouldn't say what a license are.
I'm going to see a Bruha. There's so many on Santa Home. What do you got? Somebody let me so. Somebody. After I said, I said, come on the car. Asanteman, I beg you, huh? We are sorry now. I beg you, we are sorry now. Asanteman, no.
We are also for another see about the men's abram panasa bring me share eyewitness GH media na ebusia ene so foforo out of form yeda so ewo eye menhia kotoko fie na asante bebra krobia asante kotoko hene wote kokoso ya wotoso emienu opemso mfie aduno enum ya wode ebetena baanwa so ese asante hene no wuso ya wo hye ho efa na dwumadi ne pompon so ni kese pa enra na eye akwaside enti eye dwumadi ne pompon so ne kese pa enra da wode eye so ene enya sen ketwa kra. It was a colorful event yung ibida enra opemfo echere se ampa asante eye oman asante eye oman a chere se we ni efri oman Ghana mu a enye yie eno enti enra niema hodo a ipie amane ahodo e koso ewo eye menhia efikesi mu no na enya asem ketwa kra ni nyina no yebebo modern na yetimi eye videos ahodo scenes ahodo amane ahodo ye koso ewo menhia kotokofie no ni nyina na ye de monsam e de brawo eyewitness GH media na lady sam ne se no ahwe amanhodo ya wonyina wode wanu nyam e bae na wode e bababeta eye Otumfuo echi Senegal dom ahodo e bae sanso e na Cote d'Ivoire ememu na kaimu se Cote d'Ivoire no ene Asanteman ewo eye bond bia na tresa na mienu nyina no entoto na se kra enti brebia na Asanteman ebebodwa na oton safre eye Africosfo ema oba Sara ene Senegal ema no so ya de musifo ema wonso wode wanunyam eba beta adwumadi no echi Trinidad and Tobago so obai na enyasem keto akra nti enrade na kyerese no kwasem ni adagie eni poso kra wo menhia kotokofia na eni kaye so hwe na nanama fade ahodo ya wo fa ya botri won a sabi kame yesa nra Asanteman wura ko a ene tena pakai mu ahemfo nkai ahodo ni nyina no de wa fade fa fom na ni kapapa sante hima eba hwe doma hodo a itu edi na chi na ni kapapa na ade ba ko eda so enrada a trese intensi se esikedwa a eno ene kan Asanteman ebomu enyina yenim eye asante ene denchira ko a ekoso sabre na akwakoba se denchira man no idi Asanteman so na brebia wadi asante pu wadi asante bu asante a neso ikodro baby no okomfo no chi ebe ye nyankomade emma ekobai se esese asante timi ka wo hubom na sa asante timi ka wo hubom no timi nye nipa ba ko a obitimi edi wo animu a asante betimi edi eye denchira so enkonim ene ka ho ma eye okomfo no chi agona hene etimi emma esikedwa free soro eba ya obeyi eye na wo se tutu ya wudi kan ema ono wotena baanwa no so sabre no omo ene eye denchira ede ekobo ani ene na nanu a wode wo ho ema ye bafodie ni nyina no na eya bakosemo a ekyere ekwanya Asante fa so kan wo hubo mu na wotimi etu eye denchira eguye nukuremu ni nti enrada the Quasemi Esikadja, the original Esikadjano, Asanteman, the Ibabontain, Ama Nipa Tomoa and Rada, Utimibi Shiemu, was Akosidekasia and Wasia, what they climb say a year, the 25th anniversary celebration, na endika papa and into a room. So, who Esikadja Eda, and the Indian Yababi Esikadja. No Eddie actually says J and as Obekaya Bra and Aprempe as a Cosibruni Betoshen so the Betosha Asanteman so say CCD Wakan Santiago and Tina Aprempe Wish now on first Kaja and no Enfamara no more fan cordon. Prempe is sinkete said that Nya dear Skajana dear what they ever ba. And tea a can't be a mark Cosibruni to meet chain and Aprempe. And then I am from Kaya would be a kind of home, my would do more a call a year so she was. Nana Santua, a Jina Brane, Conco de Pa, Senadia, Obama Quine, Ama, a Yakosi Bruni, about the first Sikaja, and the Accra, or the Sikaja, and Kukusia, and no, and one so some epinua. And this Sikaja, Asanteman Mono, and Ra, Yankopona Dom, Asanteman, in the D, Edinburgh Bontain. Emma Idipadom, the one if said Sikaja and isi a tea. Because in the younger videos I would do, and I since I would do and rather Ichaguye, a woman share Kotakufi.
So fair go on, I fair go on. What's a bit about you? What's we were going to
And the Attorney General, Lawyer Godfrey Dami.
Sir, apana da odi kwa sasa o man company video na ye fan to
Biasuma. Cafe man. Igual para Curibi. Outra mão para Curibi. Outra fumbose. Cafe Montino. Cafe Monsuono. Não fala nada. Olua na lua. Biasuma. Nunca não. Cafe man. Cafe man. Achei do que Achei do que Adam.
The blood now knows that that's what we have.
We are now witnessing the arrival of the golden stool of Asante, the sacred golden stool. And for the foreigners, this is the golden stool. Now, John Sna and Enam There's someone any license and accreditation. Say all fly drone here. I saw your phone everything. Accredited drones are. So I said, who didn't say what the license are?
After the security at Durbar, there's so many no sort of home. What do you do? Somebody never saw. Somebody. After the security, come on the car. Asanteman, abandon Durbar. Be answer now. Abandon the home. Be answer now. Asanteman, no. Durbar.
Such as a summer jubilee of His Royal Majesty, the God is doing His Royal possession. That's the
The number of I did bring one of my son, Jabungo, about 10 meetings. I put it out there to say.
As we're waiting for His Majesty, we are also witnessing the arrival.
Sabe afei ena Asanteman ene amansan futabra amansan nyina edomo ano nana redu ya dom kotoso mesa Asante hima sabe ena ohima eso lamati
Also the chairman of the Council of State, and indeed today the entire members of the Council of State are here to celebrate our president with us and to pay homage to His Majesty.
Yeah, and enti enra since ahodo videos ahodo niema ahodo ekoso amani ahodo koso ewomenhia kotokofie brana santemewra eba jaba ahodo hema eba sikadwa eso ye kwabrane na wode ebedwemu ni nyina na videos na yakwa akohwe kwase ni asantemewra opemso Otumfuo say tutu otoso mi no di sabahodo bi atudwa jiri yese utie bia ebeboa na kwase ni ne nsamo wode atudwa no ya semo imu odu yie na isusu se kwase ni se ye nyina so my Ghana ye de ye adwuma ebeboa ye papa ye nkotie nsamo ahodo a Asanteman crop ya Asante kotokwa hene wote kokoso Otumfuo o say tutu ya wotoso emie no ede atudwa
Eje uchu asu tuomo no so ti dum no ba ono edimbo adambo adankawi abo afero kwampenti o satu ye tu ampenti so awutim okurupaje otu ahima otim ma no batututu
Wano aso akiti ne kracha ana bo Joseph man se kwenyina ben wada nchamdwe atram wakukuru suno wada mnamu wase akwasuye wase ajwe wase abine wase kuye wase yai wase ame wase afie famituma babra mi o wase na denio and you say to us, my banana, and be a baby. So, but very about Flappa. Masuno says so to Guagway. Was there to the Sa? What in the night? Anasakai, Anaba, and the two, and the boy say, and the Mojapan Papa say, Sutras say, Sutras Mamojamu. Was there to Yasaya Sakumoja Trada? Who know Yamia? Was there to Nama Picusini Pamuo? Mimuo.
Asaji fogu nyagwaso, present nage kasanye. Asaji fogu nyagwaso, present nage kasanye. Otakwaini kase, kodaine kasanye. Otakwaini kase, kodaine kasanye. Ema probia ifamani kotokuye. Ema probia ifamani kotokuye. Asante janjo chambon kuye. Asante janjo chambon kuye. Asante sesemo slante. Asante sesemo. Rabia Santinade Cassange, Rabia Santinade Cassange, Osachi Michel Modinia Lucio, Sachi Modinia Lucio. Why never has a use of Penina come up with Scapavano? Why never has a use of Penina come up with Scapavano? Oh, Vina Sabia Kobe, Vina Sabia Kobe. I'm not telling you about the Blefe Cassange. I'm not telling you about the Blefe Cassange. So I didn't know what you're doing. Adabuda moja manukuye. Adabuda moja manukuye. Oh, so you glorious medicine. Oh, so you glorious medicine. Ajago jaina desa dunye. Ajago jaina desa dunye. Agusibe gumrot moja manukuye. Agusibe gumrot moja manukuye. Ajago fise from no dem referisi. Ajago fise from no dem referisi. Asunde ino say to me madi nyerisio. Asunde ino say to me madi nyerisio. Una Musman kaba mpuntu ni kosoba kana ni Asanteman. Una na Musman kaba mpuntu ni kosoba Asanteman na. O mi na se bia ko baby. Mi na se bia ko baby. Brago bakana ne front no dem ferisi. Brago bakana ne front ko dem ferisi. Me mo jabi do da ko ya dunye. Me mo jabi ko ya dunye. Ya do ne dia ko ba jeju da do mo chambo dunye. Ya do ne dia ko ba do da do mo chambo dunye. O do sika sama na dia kunye. Do sika sama na dia kunye. Jakuya ba ba ko jun fro. Jakuya ba ba ko jun fro. I na fro from no dem fa o. Na fro from ko dem fa o. O saji fogu nyagwasingen. O saji fogu nyagwasingen. O present na de kasangen. O present na de kasangen. O kubada to na de fa gunyagwasi adumna chemera.
Achame Messer na nanum na and so said the menu actor driving hene o mampanye kan no menso awo abafra monti Messer na menso mapoto kakra na yetu yensafre o monso ate de pese yeka. Your Excellency the President and my brother, I thank you for your kind words this afternoon. I started this journey with you 25 years ago. Before that, you were my lawyer also. And 25 years ago, you were with us here at the stadium. And therefore, you've been part of this journey. And therefore, listening to you, it was more like writing a testimonial for me. And I thank you very much for that. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I extend traditional blessings to you all, sons and daughters of the Golden Stool, in every corner of Asanteman. I extend the felicitations and blessings of the Golden Stool to all of Ghana, and I extend the same blessings to all the seeds of African heritage now flowering around the world through the circumstances of history. And finally, I extend to the world the blessings of peace and friendship. 25 years ago, we were called upon to assume the mantle of leadership of our people. It was a call of destiny with the most profound ramifications for us and our nation. Asanteman had surrendered its might as a warrior nation and was struggling to find its role within a complex new environment. The political dynamics of the time required sagacity as much as courage. Fortunately, neither virtue had been absent from the history of the Asante nation. I swore on that fateful day to lead my people with the courage and the wisdom with which Otumfuo Tutu built the Asante nation. The courage and daring with which Opukwari first and others after him expanded the nation into the empire it became, and the dignity and tact with which Prempeh I and Prempeh II managed its integration into the Gold Coast. I wasn't unaware of the fact that there was no Otumfuo Anoche to guide us with its unusual powers, nor that the terrain in our time could not be more complex and challenging. Yet, I drew the Otumfuo sword in full confidence that as long as we maintained fidelity with the Golden Stool and remain faithful to the truth, we shall not, as the hymnal says, in the desert stray nor miss our providential way. Today, with the Golden Stool by our side, with all the weight of history upon our shoulders, we cry out with a mix of humility, pride. Thanks be to God, we have faced our destiny and we have not faltered nor fainted. We've been true to our oath, and we have done honor to those whose duty it was to shepherd us into office 25 years ago. Please join me in tribute to my dear mother, our very dear mother, who not only brought us into the world, but gave us the opportunity to serve our people and the world. And I pay tribute to her brothers, Ohineba Mensa Bonsu, Yahine, and Bema Kofi Kakari. I am what I am because of the tutelage of Ohineba Mensa Bonsu. And all may have been lost if the Asanteman had not had the dogged support of the Abusuapanyi Kofi Kakari. They may no longer be with us, but I'm sure that in the eternal village where they now reside, they are filled with pride that the fruit of their labor continue. Since we embarked upon our journey, we have had the privilege of serving with 5 presidents of our republic. Significantly, I have worked with presidents from both of the main political parties of our time. And it is a great honor to invite you to join me again in paying tribute to all the presidents of our 4th Republic. We are alive to the constraints of our office and do not allow themselves to stray into the choices which only the sovereign people must make for themselves, or indeed to pass judgments for the people. Our duty is to throw our weight behind the choices of the people freely made, to counsel and even admonish as circumstances demand. Within the bounds of propriety, we are obliged to speak the truth to power. I am proud to say that without exception, all of presidents have found space for meaningful collaboration as they sought to deliver on the agenda for the people. Each one is elected on a different platform, and each comes with his own style. They may not all succeed with everything they seek to do, but I hope the people appreciate that they are all true patriots who try to do the best they can for their nation. we pay tribute to Nananum, from the overlords of the north to Nananum paramount chiefs from all sections of our nation. In your magnificent smocks and elegant kente cloths, in the dazzling adornments of gold and silver, you present the true tapestry of a culture that can never diminish. It is the harmony in diversity which we all seek. Our journey would have been of little consequence without the bonds of friendship and brotherhood we have experienced from Nananum, Name, Nime, Tobe. I am grateful for the fruitful exchange of visits, for our shared experiences. We also pay tribute to corporate Ghana for a welcome partnership in the quest for development of our nation. Although we hold our governments accountable for development of our nation, in reality, it is corporate Ghana we can look for real development. Your success is what will create the jobs our people need and generate the wealth we need. That is why we will always prioritize support for your endeavors to overcome obstacles in your path and create an environment conducive to your success. I cannot fail to pay tribute to the noble men and women who sustain the rule of law in our land and help protect our security. Nor can I forget the teachers who drive our education, the doctors who guard our health and physical well-being, and the religious leaders who sustain our moral and spiritual well-being, nor our farmers who give us food to eat. It is with pride and joy that we welcome today a truly amazing team of distinguished guests from our sister states. We welcome my dear brother, the Bafokeng from South Africa, and I also welcome the Speaker of the House of Parliament from Niger, and the Foreign Minister of Morocco and his delegation, Foreign Minister of Cote d'Ivoire and his delegation, and the Niger delegation, and the Federal Minister of Finance of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and the representative of my brother, the Kabaka of Buganda, along with the ambassadors of the United States, the United Kingdom, and all the diplomatic members who were here. Above all, we welcome our special guest of honor, my dear brother, Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Right Honorable Dr. Keith Rowley, and his dear wife. This is the second time we have received our brother here at Malaysia, and it follows our own highly significant visit to his country as guests of the Emancipation Day celebration last year. What does this say about relations between our two countries? The Right Honorable Rowley comes not as the Prime Minister of one brother country. He is here as the symbol of a new Africa, an Africa beyond one continent. For years we've been weighed down by the trauma of history. Today we have the opportunity to build a tri-continental community of Africans committed to rise like a phoenix from the ashes of history. From Suriname to Barbados, from Brazil to Jamaica, from Cuba to the Dominican Republic, indeed, from the United States of America and every part of Europe where the seeds of African heritage have survived, let the challenge go for all of us to strive to overcome the mental enslavement that has kept us from achieving our potential. We have demonstrated that it is possible to upload the burdens of history and find power in the value of reconciliation. You see this also in South Africa. Contrast aid upon humanity in the Middle East because of the unwillingness to unburden ourselves of the past. So as we commence another phase in our journey of destiny, we reaffirm our commitment to peace and the pursuit of development. Education remains our priority, but probably An even higher priority must be the reclamation of our environment from the ravages of Galamsey. We cannot be the generation that destroyed the most precious heritage bequeathed to us by our forefathers to satisfy the greed of a few miscreants. For whatever it takes, we must defeat this scourge. The greatest challenge of our nation, faces is to redouble our efforts to grow our economy. Governments may come and go, but the nation remains, and democratic nations must look to their entrepreneurs for development. That is why we will continue to encourage our entrepreneurs to show their readiness to place their money where their mouth is and invest more in the country of their birth. This year is another election year. Our political leaders are already on the campaign trail, and there's yet many months of intense and combative campaigning ahead. After all our past experiences, I remain sanguine that our democracy is safe. Nonetheless, we need to remind ourselves that we cannot take things for granted, and we must be alert. We must be alert to avoid anything that has the potential to derail the electoral process. People need the right environment in which they can make informed choices in the interest of the nation. May we forever drink from the fountain of peace, and may our efforts in the years ahead be crowned with the grace of the living God and the prosperity that flows from our tireless effort. Long may Asanteman and Ghanaman rise in glory. I thank you all. Thank you.
Maybe I can buy your body now. You go right to the extreme. Hey, yes, I never go. And the I'm sure Minister of Justice, the Attorney General, Sorry, please let me see of His Majesty. We had a good Mother's Day. We had a whole day. We have inter-television chess service here. One to the center.
Omaima and Inti Asanteman Bra, Otumfuo, Otumfuo say to 2 years or so in the enu. Nesama wade a tuja, a war, a year, and ra aquasi de cassia, a year in fear do num, I want to bet na baby so, Samoa wadi atudano ebi ena yakwa akuti sami nyina no efriye Eyewitness GH Media so ena yede ebro bomode se bre nyina no beka ye ho wo Eyewitness GH Media so na anye yikora no sabi yede yese de ani ehunu ene yede ho adanse tie nya tofo no ano ye bebo mode na yabo ho no ne ekoso ewo manga ne mu ede be bibia yusu se yibenya asam no de afri ye mfa enkame ho yebebo mode ama wonsa etimi akami na ni nyina no ye so be subscribe to Eyewitness GH Media no abeka mbusia no anytime bia ye de video ebeto ehobia no ebe prompt so ama wo so wo hu eye in video a ye de aba beto ho no we mo so fona ne kusi obodo be sa brampa na me person